questioning whether enough was done by University of Arizona police to protect the staff and students on October 5th when a professor was killed on campus. Police say a former graduate student is responsible.
Today, News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo spoke with a retired prosecutor who believes there was enough evidence to press charges against Murad Dervish before the shooting on that day. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo joining us live with those details. Lupita, what can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you that we obtained this 31-page report from the former prosecutor who filed a public records request. Now, in this document, it reveals that U of A police were well aware of the threats Murad Dervish had been making to faculty here at the Harshberger building, and they concluded that he was no longer a threat.
I was curious after Laura Conover indicated there wasn't enough to prove a case beyond a reasonable doubt. I just wanted to look at the records and see if I agreed with her or I didn't agree with her.
Berkman retired from the Pima County Attorney's Office after 20 years. 7 of those he served as a chief criminal deputy. He read the case report from UAPD that was submitted to the Pima County Attorney's Office for review.
I think the case could have been charged, but not necessarily under the intimidation statute, perhaps. But this has been going on for a year, and it shouldn't have been ignored.
The case summary report was written on September 16, 2022 by Colin Keating. The report ends by saying, due to the threatening comments that Dervish has made over the last several months, staff within the department are on edge and there is an underlying level of concern that he may try to show up on campus and cause harm to those he feels are responsible for his dismissal. While the concerns from the staff are real and warranted, there is no indication at this time that Dervish intends to return to campus. Murad Dervish returned 2.5 weeks later. Police say he shot and killed Dr. Thomas Meixner. Dervish is now in the Pima County Jail, charged with first-degree murder. The report also states Dervish blamed department members for his dismissal from his degree program and his employment as a graduate assistant in November 2021. He focused his attention on Professor Christopher Castro and Ayed Utala by continually sending them emails and or text messages that were harassing.
It could have been filed under harassment with regard to electronics. If you harass somebody on a computer, there's statutes that comport to that. Threatening. I think there was one, and I won't use the exact words, somebody needs to blow your head off. That's enough to charge.
We contacted both U of A PD and the county attorney's office to comment on this particular case. No one's returned our phone calls. Reporting live from the U of A, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.